to Lee downstairs. Just
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just slept
time.
through everything pretty much.
Me?
Oh,
Han. You
Dude,
just relaxed.
tired as hell, man.
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. I need to fix cameras.
cover my camera. Turn it on.
Okay. And I need to turn on Josh's camera again.
I need to chew food.
What you eating, Josh?
A barbecue Western bacon burger.
Where from? Cookout?
No, it's just a little place here that's not any kind of chain or anything.
Also, it's a good burger then.
It's not bad.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's near an Air Force base. So hold on.
Yeah, I was about to say that's bold considering any food on base is good.
Well, he didn't say it was on base.
But even
Hey, well, we have
nearby the
Cookouts.
base, okay.
Fantastic.
Oh, hold on. Nearby the base, okay. There's gonna be a bunch of fucking car dealerships, okay. Be a bunch of shitty fucking food places.
No, this one's weird.
There we go.
This one's weird.
I don't know. I feel like there's a chance it was like a mom and pop shop that's been open for 100 years, and like their parents served like the guy stationed there during World War II. You know what I mean? And like it's just fucking delicious burgers, and it's been there forever.
No, not quite.
Hey, well, get it. You want to go ahead and do
Yeah.
a recap, buddy?
Yeah. So last session was a shorter session.
2 hours.
We sort of licked our wounds after our encounter with the elves, where Derek turned the giant purple wart into a pig, and then released it just in time to have it devour our enemies. We continued traveling through the winding cave until eventually we smelled sea air, and realized that we were exiting 80 feet up. Han tried to scramble down, as well as Marha, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
before we realized that there was a place to tie a rope, and the rest of us did. The easy way of getting down. Gannett learned that water burns him, so that was fun. And we set to sail. Narrowly avoided an attack from a sea serpent by watching it get devoured by a kraken, before shortly running into a dragon, who at the end of the session had just landed on the bow of our ship and has failed to communicate so far. We're about to offer Marha as a sacrifice for passage.
Seems appropriate.
Yeah.
So, Han, over the last day or so, you have been sleeping. You've almost been catatonic, as different memories flood your mind. Memories of you in other bodies, other mindsets, almost. A moment, you are a petty burglar, creeping through a person's house, looking for papers and information. Another, you're running like a gambling scene on the side of the road, but you don't really care about winning or losing the money you have. You are watching an individual in very nicely well-dressed robe as he conducts some business in an alley through a door. Another couple of memories go by. Each one, you seem to be a completely different person in a completely different space. Not sure who or why you're there, but you're. When all of a sudden, your eyes jerk forward as you are about 2 inches from the floor of a boat. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Hey. These are good rolls for me. That's a 19 total.
A 19. All right. As you just like that momentary like catch yourself, kind of wondering what's going on, as you just see bits of like a chest, the chests that are in front of you just kind of start sliding forward, and you can feel yourself beginning to dip forward at quite a bit of a tight, like 45-degree angle. This should not happen on a ship, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It might be a good sign to go above deck and see what's going on.
All right. As you rush up above deck, because you're fairly quick. Of course. So as you like push open the trapdoor and come up, you look up, standing about 10 feet above you. If that is just this large neck and head of this golden colored dragon currently sitting on the front of the boat. As you just see the rest of the party like standing around, you see Derek kind of like up in front of you, like being pushed back like towards you as it like just crouches and perches on the front of the ship, almost capsizing the ship itself.
Yeah, in that case, I will stay slightly below deck.
You would just be like, nope. All right. As
I'd
it
rather
just
not see my death coming.
right. Yeah. All right. What are y'all's immediate actions? I know you have previously spoken and reached out towards it, Corin, as it landed. Just stating that you were refugees in a sense from the kingdom, and that you meant no harm and wanted passage.
Something along those lines.
Yeah. I can't remember the exact wording, but that was the gist, unless you want to correct me on something.
I think that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I can't remember anything else specific off the top of my head, so.
Okay. What about the rest of you? What are you doing as this enormous dragon lands on the front of the ship?
Trying to not fall down.
Okay. Yeah, on that note, actually, yeah, can I get all of you guys to... I will allow either a dexterity or a strength saving throw to kind of keep yourself righted.
Oh, thank God.
Han, you're fine. You're on the ladder.
8.
8. Okay.
16.
28.
16 and 28 and 8. All right. Marha.
Second time off the boat, boys.
No, not off the boat. You just slip and you slide 5, 10, 15, like 20 feet just down towards like where the head of the dragon's just looking down, watching you slide. As you're just like putting your nails in, just like, no, stop.
Hello.
As it just kind of sits there for a moment, looking you each up and down. Peers down, looks at you in the hull, Josh. Just
I don't know if you heard me, but I got a natural 1 for 11.
Oh! I did not hear that. I thought you said 19.
No, I wish.
Natural 1. All right. So 5, 10.
Oh God Almighty. Okay.
As you just kind of slip, and as you like try to hold it, you reach over, grab the banister. It's that part of the woods that's been a little aged and sitting out, just snaps in your hand as you just begin to plummet towards the ocean. You're only about 10, 15 feet up.
Do I have any chance to reach over and like try and grab anything?
Make me a dexterity saving throw. It's going to be a fairly high DC.
I might actually make it. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You barely made it. As you just kind of grab like the actual hull of the ship after the banister broke and just slam straight into it. But you're hanging onto the side of the ship currently.
Yeah, I'm gonna start pulling myself the fuck back up with a quickness.
Mm-hmm. As you begin to like climb and crawl yourself up, the dragon just kind of stands there looking down at you, Derek.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I was looking something up.
Okay.
I was looking up a location in my backstory.
Oh, okay.
Uh, and he's gonna keep trying to say everything in Draconic,
Mm-hmm.
just so it's like their native language. Try to show respect to them.
Huh. The white guy
Uh,
speaking Spanish in Mexico. I got you.
Well, to be fair, he is from here. So it's more like the white guy from Mexico speaking Spanish.
My name is Derek Lightbringer. I'm originally my family ran the lighthouse in Still Harbor. Back when I don't know how long ago. That might have changed.
And I think she stumbles to her feet and gives a very deep bow, chin up, and goes,
Dexterity saving throw.
"Oh, that's better. 16."
16. Okay, it's a little wobbly, but you get up without face planting.
And also in Draconic, she goes,
Okay.
"My name is Marha of Akias, if that still exists."
Roll me persuasion checks, both of you.
Oh, I was muted, but I was going to
Yeah.
say.
Okay. Go ahead,
And
Josh.
6 of you.
I was also going to say in Draconic.
Does everyone here speak Draconic?
No, I was also gonna
Gannon
try to
is
say it in
very
Draconic.
confused.
uh,
Chris, is it just me and you that don't speak Draconic?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go hang out. I'm just gonna go hang out with Sebastian. Just confused as shit. He's gonna side eye me because I'm a vampire and he hates me now.
Mhm.
But it's fine. We'll bond over this.
I'll say in Draconic, and I am Han from Cinderstone.
Make your own persuasion check. We'll see.
Also, I got a natural 20 for a 21.
Huge.
Okay.
I got an 18.
I got a 17.
Okay. Now let's see their competing roll. How high is their modifier?
Plus 20.
Not terribly far off. As it just looks down at you, the toothy maw opens and you just see a grin.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Wow. He looks specifically at you, Morha.
So the prophet has returned.
Yes, we had a little bit of a stint in the Feywild and are now here. All we want is to go home.
Your home is gone. You abandoned them.
And he just leaves your looking, moves to Derek.
I don't know your name or of clan.
And that's about it. Then he just looks down at you, Josh.
Many reside in Cinderstone. Why should I allow you all to live? Desecrators, abandonment, weakness.
As his eyes glance back to you, Morha.
Hey, Gannett, what'd he say?
I am not
Hello?
weak.
You're not weak.
No.
Prove it in the orc way.
No offense, but I may be dumb, but I'm not suicidal.
Your life is forfeit.
Well, it is a good thing that I am not necessarily one that close to life.
Okay. okay dice. That's the lowest I think I've rolled almost this entire campaign. 17 to hit, Moha.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a first level spell clicked off. Don't remember if it's magical barrier. I think it is from the sea serpent. So no.
Okay. So as a 17 misses you, what do you do as you just see the mouth begin to close around you? Which the rest of you see this?
I assume I've
I
understood
think-
none of what he said too.
Oh yeah, no, he's speaking directly in Draconic.
Honestly, I don't think she moves. I think she just brings her claws up into his maw.
And as like your arcane barrier flashes and like covers your hands and your claws, it just like it almost creates like a layer around your skin. They try to pierce down. He just lifts his head away as you do that. What's the rest? What are the rest of you doing? The three of you understood this.
I'll say
Ganon understood nothing, but drew his sword and shield.
Okay.
I am here to make things right.
Oh.
I meant to come back. I really, really did. I was searching for something, and then I got trapped out of time. I would have been here. I would not have been gone for more than a year. It is not my fault, and I am not weak for that.
And what were you saying, Sebastian? Or not Sebastian, Josh?
Oh, I was just gonna say we desecrate nothing. We abandoned nothing. And who's to say we can't find our own strength in our own time?
Okay. Derek, you saying anything?
No, but he'll definitely be holding his hands on a scimitar just in case things escalate.
Okay. Sebastian, would you like to do anything as you just saw this dragon just try to bite down on Marha? Oh, you understood none of the conversation.
I'm still trying to not fall down
Yeah. He's like, fuck this shit, man.
because I'm like way back here.
Okay. I will allow either Han or Marha to make one more persuasion check. This one will be just a straight roll. Because it normally would be disadvantage, but because one of you is helping the other.
I'm alright at persuasion.
I'm okay at it too, but you know, it's you know,
Yeah,
You
fuck it, I'll roll.
also, I believe everyone also still has their DM or their viewer inspiration, with the exception. Oh wait, no, that was Sunday.
That was Sunday.
Never mind. But you all have your DM inspiration.
Yeah, we have the level inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll roll it.
Okay.
I will be taking that GM inspiration.
Ugh. I rolled really bad myself, so don't feel bad. Eating with advantage.
19 plus 8 plus 3. 20, 31.
31.
Or 30. I lied, I think.
You gotta be 30.
Yeah, 30.
Better, because I rolled a 5 on the my dice roll with advantage. I rolled a 3 and a 5.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's my second 3 for the night, ladies and gentlemen. We're not doing well. As he just kind of watches you all for a moment.
Very well. Prove yourselves. If I hear of your failures from me or my kin, I will personally hunt you down.
You just see him just begin to beat his wings. Ship just rocks. Can I get everyone to make me another dexterity saving throw? Or strength save?
Ooh, another 19. 22.
22, okay.
15?
19.
16.
28.
All right. Let me see. All right, who all was below 22?
Below
Just-
22.
Oh wait, no, Sebastian's fine. Never mind, he's not right there. I think you were fine, Derek, right? You had
I
like
got
a
a 15.
15. Okay. Han was fine. All right, so everyone below a 22 in that immediate area, you are going to fall prone and just be slammed down just from the force of his wings, and take 19 points of bludgeoning damage as
I
his
think that's the second time I've taken this damage.
as just this gale force wind just down onto you. As you just feel the ship just suddenly like boost back up, and the as he just begins to fly away. Unless anybody wants to stop him.
No, but I am immediately going to stand up and try to make sure the ship doesn't go crazy.
Okay. Yeah, you just see the whale beginning to just, as you guys just begin to slowly spin. Because you guys also had been at a full speed. Alright. Make me a... Just roll me a d20, because you're not proficient with it, plus your dexterity or strength mod. How correct.
18
Point.
total for dexterity.
Okay. Yes, shush.
Just a point. Would I have lost my level of exhaustion at this point? Or
I would say yes.
Okay.
You've had plenty of time to sleep over the day or so. All right.
Well, it appears like we have more enemies as the days go on. I am going to go lay down.
Okay. What the fuck just happened?
She's going down the ladder.
Which you should see Hans sitting there.
He didn't like us very much, but we basically asked him to leave us alone. That's really the gist of it.
So you just asked nicely.
Eh,
You
called
know
us
what?
weak. She said we weren't weak, or she wasn't weak. Called us, what was it, desecrators and deserters. But, I guess we're good for now, at least.
Okay. Sebastian, you hear that?
Yeah, why does he hate us?
Gannon's gonna shrug.
I don't even speak his language.
And deserters, and weak, and also, I don't know, he specifically didn't like Marha for desertion reasons, I suppose.
I think Gannon's gonna go find Marha.
Okay.
And we'll go.
It feels great as you go down below.
But it does. I like the darkness.
The duck.
Leave it.
Marha, like, sleeping.
She's facing the wall.
Hey,
What?
what are you not telling us?
What do you mean?
Han said he specifically had an issue with you. Are we sailing into... We need to know what we're sailing into.
I already told you. I left home.
And the dragons are pissed about that.
I meant to go back. I really, really did. I was only supposed to be gone a year, maybe 2.
How long were you gone when you met us?
Couple months. Not very long. There was a plague. Very, very bad one. I think I've said something or another about it. My people were dying. All of them, and it was up to me to save them. That is why I couldn't fail. That is why I couldn't abandon Nutek. Why I had to be Marha of Akias because Akias depended on me. It's
You were
fine.
looking for a cure?
Hmm?
You were looking for a cure?
No, I was looking for a way for Luthik to love me. That's it. I was going from temple to temple, trying to find a way for her to actually give a shit, I suppose. Doesn't matter anymore. They are all dead and there's nothing I can do about it. I think she turns back to the wall.
He does that thing where he like sort of stammers and tries to find a couple of like something to say, but he just like sort of gives up after a second. Puts an arm on her shoulder for a second, and he'll go back upstairs.
As Sebastian and Derek, you both get the cells under control and get the ship righted in that direction that you had previously seen. Some form of land. You would guess, with you would guess that you're at least about half a day or so away, probably, with the way you're having to travel due to undermanned ships.
Okay.
So you know you got at least probably 6-7 hours before you would hit landfall.
About what time is it right now?
It is a little past noon, probably like 2.
Be getting there right after it hits dark then.
Right at nightfall.
Okay.
Alright. Anybody want to do anything for the next couple of hours, or are you guys just going to sail towards land?
I do think at one point Marha comes back up to the others and is like, I would still like to visit my old home. It would take a while on land, or we could follow the sea, follow the shore. It is a port town. Was a port town. I just need to go to the caves.
I don't mind going, but I'll be honest, I'm not 100% confident on being able to stop this thing correctly, and I don't want to crash into a bunch of other people's ships at a port town.
Well, to be fair, it doesn't exist anymore, according to what the dragon said.
regardless.
Fair enough.
We'll get there.
So, Derek, where are you setting the course for?
I'm gonna try to find a place that is as close as I can possibly get to the cliff face, as on like drop it, tell again to drop the anchor and whatnot.
Okay. Oh,
That way we don't have to cross as little water as possible.
okay. So you're just going straight for the land in front of you, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay. Over the next couple of hours, probably around hour 4 or 5, with Sebastian going up every now and then checking the spyglass and looking. You notice you finally get close enough to have detail. Unlike the cliff face you had when leaving the kingdom, or what was the Empire, there is no large cliff here. You see beach and sand. And those sloping mounds you saw in the distance before, look like large sand dunes that probably stand a couple 100 feet tall.
That's fine.
Okay. So, are you trying to just park it by the beach? What are you doing?
I want to try to get as close to the beach as possible without bottoming it out.
Okay. Make me a general intelligence check. This will be to help drop the anchor in time. And what you know of land bars and how far out shelves and stuff are.
So that's not bad. It's gonna be a 17.
A 17. Okay.
Intelligence is my best stat, so
It is. And you're working with Gannett on this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, whoever wants to work the anchor, I will say.
All right. Who would like to drop the anchor and get this done correctly when he tells you to?
I'll do it. I did the anchor when we left.
Okay.
I apologize in advance for wrecking our ship, guys.
I'm just concerned for you being out in the middle of the ocean right now.
I'd like to get off the boat personally, yeah. We wreck it, I don't have to get back on it, so
Okay. With Derek keeping an eye out, trying to judge as best as he can. As you come in and get closer, you can see bits of coral reef here and there off in the distance, with Sebastian watching. So, Sebastian, or whoever wants to be the eyes of this, I want you to make me a perception check, and whoever is steering this will have to make a selling check to navigate the coral reef around.
Alright, I'll do perception.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Okay. Just make me a general dexterity check.
23 perception.
23. Okay.
15.
15.
I'll
Alright.
help with the anchor if needed.
Okay. With Sebastian's guiding, looking ahead, watching like the coral reef, and trying to pinpoint the areas where the ship is, or the reef is open enough to get the ship in. There are not many. And there are several times as you're going through, you scrape the side of it and you hear the sound of like either breaking a coral or boards, and it's just that scraping and scratching sound that just does not feel good. And you bump a little bit every here and there, every now and then. It takes you a bit longer to navigate this. It adds about half an hour onto your journey, but you are able to mostly navigate the coral reef without sustaining any major damage that you can see, at least. Gannett, go ahead and make me a dexterity check. This is to get the anchor going and over in a timely fashion. And with Han helping you, it is no longer at disadvantage. So it is just a straight roll.
Okay, well, that would be a dexterity check, right?
Yes.
So just my dexterity mod?
Yeah.
That would be a 12.
A 12. Alright. As
Yeah,
Alright.
that was a tone.
With Sebastian guiding you and you steering, Derek, you kind of judge the distance and you're like, all right, now would be the time to softly, like, just right outside of where, like, the water will be too shallow and it will scrape onto, like, the sand and the crust, in a sense. You go ahead and say, get it, now. Get it, you grab it and you turn and give Han the nod as he pulls back and you toss it. However, you pulled the lever the wrong way and it actually catches Han until you had that momentarily, like, one or two, until you're like, oh, fuck, and push it down the correct way and it just begins to spin as you lost a couple of seconds of high moving speed for this. Roll me a D100, anybody. I will let whoever wants to. Actually, we'll have Marha do that. She hasn't really done ship stuff. So Marha, roll me just a straight D100, please.
D100, let's go.
Sink the fucking ship, Marha.
You have a 50-50 chance here. Now we're going to tell you if you want high or low.
27.
27. All right. As you guys are sitting here bracing, it just coasts along. You feel the anchor, as you feel it kind of bounce a little bit as the anchor hits and begins to drag. And you notice you're not slowing down enough. As you feel the impact underneath the ship as it and it lurches forward. Can I get everybody to make me a dexterity or strength saving throws, please, as the ship lurches as it catches bits of ground underneath?
So dexterity?
Yes.
19.
12, Gannett?
I got 12.
No. It's going to be a good night for me. That's another natural 1.
24.
30-20.
I mean, it's an 11 total.
Oof. Still fails. Derek?
12.
12. Alright. Alright. Gannett.
Yep.
As you're actually at the front of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're tossing over the anchor. As it does this, you try to grab onto it, but your hands slip just from the moisture and the salt, and you just go flying off about 15 feet at a fairly heavy speed.
Okay.
You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as you just hit the water, like the open surf of the beach, you know, where like you're like half a foot in or something, and it's just, but you hit it and you just roll for it. You also take, oh, they're right there in front of my face, 2 points of acid damage as you just roll through the water, and like it's like rolling through acid. It just burns as you do it until you land up onto the like mostly dry part of the beach. Your shoes are a little bit in the water, but nothing too major. Derek.
Like, scramble out.
Mm-hmm. As it does this, you're not a heavy person. You actually get a little bit of lift and go up over the steering wheel or the whatever it's called, the wheel of the boat, and fly about 10-15 feet until you smack face first into the mast. And you are going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Helm, thank you, Gannett. As you fly over the helm and just slam into the mast. The rest of you guys are fine, and you guys watch both of these do this as your ship grinds and hits, and you feel parts of it just break apart underneath. So eventually it comes to a stop about halfway up the beach.
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
The high intelligence check from Derek saved you at being worse.
So, out of character, I'm just gonna see. I got knocked down to almost a quarter of my total HP just from bludgeoning damage today.
It's not a good day for you guys.
Yeah, wizard HP is bullshit, Derek. I'm so sorry.
Very well. Ugh. He's gonna stand up after probably like 30 seconds, just having his face resting against the mast.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll stand up and take a look around at the sand.
Mm-hmm. You see that you probably have a couple 100 feet of sand before it just goes into these massive dunes that stretch as far as your eye can see. And it's warm. It's fairly warm. It is the height of summer. You're probably on the beach. You're probably looking about 110, 115 degrees. It's very hot and uncomfortable, especially for certain people. Can it?
Wait, for me? Shouldn't I be better?
I'm just saying
Oh,
the
yeah.
sun reflecting off of the sand.
Okay, I was saying, like, the heat doesn't bother me, right?
No,
I was saying, I don't feel that, do I? My body doesn't work.
you feel it's warmer outside, like the temperature has changed, but not comfort or discomfort.
Right, well, we need to get off before it gets too late. We need to also get whatever rations we can procure from the ship.
As you say that, you turn back and you can see like parts of the barrels and parts of like the crates beginning to pull, like they've been busted and broken because they were on the bottom layer. You see bits of rations, food, and stuff just beginning to drift back into the ocean from the surf.
I'm not gonna make that a double. I'm gonna head down. see if there's anything I can.
Okay. Make a general investigation check. Anybody helping him with that?
Fuck no, it's in the water, I'm not.
Oh, got 19 plus 5. So
24? Okay. As you're doing that, I will say. Let me roll for this. You get 35 days worth of rations over the next like 30, 40 minutes of getting food. Granted, that has to be split between the 5 people.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What is the plan, ladies and gentlemen, as you have officially entered the Dragon's Lord's domain?
We really should ask that guy for directions.
Hunt a dragon. No.
You had your chance.
Well, at least we're not going to die of thirst out here, since somebody has water.
That's true. You guys are good.
Yeah, no, that is generally one of the big challenges of the desert. And it is definitely a very sandy desert.
I like that this goofy item is very quickly becoming like the height of the campaign.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
It's the
That
best
didn't-
item.
yeah, that and Elbin's fucking shovel.
When we're all great heroes, there's like great heroes and we've saved the world and all that. There need to be memorials to like the shovel
Mm-hmm.
and the water jug.
Damien, I have a question.
I have answers.
Would I have a pair of like what orcs would generally wear instead of my normal getup? I would say yes, but I wanted to ask.
I will leave that up to you, whether you abandon that once you hit them or if you kept them as a reminder. Well, because we know what orcs normally wear here, so.
Yeah, we do.
Uh-huh. You already have one piece of that.
Yeah. kind of sighed. Well, the first question is, do we want to travel overnight, or do we want to do it under the hot, blistering sun?
What kind of shit's out here at night?
What kind of shit's out here at night?
Roll me a history check.
Oh yeah, what I'm best at.
Mm-hmm.
I vote night.
Well, the DC changes for you because, believe it or not, you know a little bit more
11.
about the. Yep.
You thought you knew a little bit more about the Dragonlands.
I mean, there's Jerboas.
To what now?
Kangaroo mice.
What?
They're little guys and they hop around and they're kind of cute and they got big old feet.
Like a hopping mouse?
Yeah, kind of. I know that they're out here.
Okay.
You know, there are several different types of lizards and stuff, like drakes that call these homes. There are like fire salamanders that like to sit here. Just different types of lizards, and not all of them are friendly. Some are sentient. And it's not necessarily unheard of as well for a lingering fire elemental or two to have taken home here if they've gotten transported. You know, Nagas enjoy this area as well.
Give me a fucking fire bow.
Yes, there are a lot of like lizards and there's some fire elementals and there's some like oxygen. What is the common word? Nagas? Those, yes. Most of the time, those sorts are out during the day basking, though. I will let you know, it is much, much cooler at night. But, because of that, it is also generally when the creatures come out.
Now what's the plan during the day? Just hunker down and cook?
I'm just saying, it would probably be a lot more comfortable at night, but fuck me, I guess. Whatever you guys want, whatever.
It does get cold during the night, too.
I just don't think we have tents anymore. Or anything.
Given recent changes in my life, I vote for night travel, but I'm probably biased.
Do we want to find like a cave or something to hunker down in until nighttime?
Will other nighttime?
It's like almost sunset now.
So we can begin traveling soon.
You have also traveled for an entire day, so it's up to you guys. Granted, it wasn't terribly heavy. I will say, you've traveled the sand enough to know that it is hard walking in sand, especially as deep as it is. So you will make slower progress in the sand than like a normal road. Unless certain people have different abilities, Sebastian. Yes, I'm looking at you, Ranger. I don't know how favorite terrain works anymore or anything. They changed too
I
much for
choose a
that.
specific one at levels, but it remains the same throughout my whole story.
Okay.
So I have no reason to have this as a favorite terrain.
I know they changed something with the new stuff they've been doing. But
Well, we should get traveling and maybe look for some sort of shelter for tomorrow on the way.
Okay.
Where are we heading?
South? Southwest? Towards Mirage Bay.
Sebastian looks up at the sky.
make a survival check, Sebastian.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we pull out a map, I was gonna try to guess, see if we can figure out where we were, like where we actually were on the map.
26.
26. Very nice. Go ahead and make an intelligence check or a survival check, actually. Derek.
13.
13. You would assume, based on you seeing the dunes, You are probably anywhere in this general area. Anywhere on like this elbow.
Peninsula?
Yeah.
Okay.
Words are hard today, okay?
Yeah, you are struggling.
It's been a long day. Alright. You guys set out for west?
West by southwest.
Alright. Who wants to roll me a d20 for an encounter check?
I'll do it.
Alright.
11.
11. Alright, feel free to have any conversations while I look at things.
Does anybody actually know where the hell we are?
I have a rough idea, but not an exact location.
We're in the desert.
I'm glad we thought about that at the same
Oh,
time.
good, good. Sunday is gonna bleed over into this. Fucking fantastic. Thank you. I hadn't noticed, and he'll like pull back his like sleeve a little bit, and just for a second, and like the first trace of smoke, he'll like pull it back down.
Keep my hood up, because it is surely bright out here.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
no,
have
it's
light.
extremely bright and hot.
You would think that Ganon is like a snowstorm, the way he is like trying to bundle up.
Mhm. And who's keeping watch for the day?
I guess I am.
Alright,
Whoever
Mrs.
knows.
Sebastian. I think you had the best perception out of the group.
Give me a roll, or are you just doing my natural?
If you actively want to keep an eye out, roll. If you're just passively doing it, I'll use your passive.
Or passively?
Okay. Which is what, 17?
20.
20? Oh, never mind.
That's why you wanted the passive.
That's an easy 20.
Yeah. That's the great perks of having passive sometimes. As you guys just travel, you guys travel for about 2 or 3 hours. It's now fully night. And the temperature has drastically dropped. You guys are actually like huddled up in your clothes to be warm. It is probably about 40, 45 degrees now.
So what you're saying is I'm feeling good.
Oh yeah, no, you're feeling real good. It's dark. It's comfortable for you. About this time, Sebastian, out of the corner of your eye, you see what appears to be like an odd combination of shapes sticking out of one of the sand dunes. One of them appears to be like 2 cylinders sticking up with like a rectangle and then like a triangle. It's just a weird like cluster of shapes that do not merge into the sand dune. And it sticks out probably about,
Like shapes, or like they look like rocks or stone or something?
not sure. You can't quite tell. Just due to one of the sand dunes casting a heavy shadow on them currently. But they appear to be like 5-6 feet long.
Ara, you ever seen anything like that before? He like points off.
Have I?
Make a perception check first.
And a 1. Can't see it.
Not bad. 15.
15. Make me a history check real quick.
Also, that was 16.
16. Alright. As you actively like look at it and try to figure it out, the shapes look a little odd to you, and then it clicks. Because it's at a different angle than what you're expecting. But you can see like bits of white and brown. As parts, the triangle part looks like a cell, while the other parts are 2 large like logs with blades on the end and a square base. You recognize this as what is called a sand skiff.
It's a sand skiff. Obviously,
Oh,
haven't you
what?
ever seen one before?
No, do I look like I live in the fucking desert?
It was a joke, but okay. I'm guessing they're a kind of transportation thing.
They are, in a sense, they're wind cells. You can stand on them. Generally, 1 or 2 people with some small cargoes, and it's like almost like ice skates on the bottom, and a cell like kite selling or kite surfing for the ocean, but made for land.
They help you stay on top of the dune. They can only fit 1 or 2 people though.
And they're normally made by like lizard folk, due to them being lighter than humanoid figures.
But that means there are likely some lizard folk around. Somewhere.
Are
It does.
they angry people?
Scavengers?
Everything in the Dragon Lord's Keep is a little bit uppity. It's a harsh environment. We are harsh people.
Oh, we should keep moving then.
Are the lizard people different than the dragon people?
Are humans different from elves? What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? Get it? Yes! Just because they kind of look the same doesn't make them... That's fucked up, you know?
And it's just casually.
I mean, he is a farm boy.
Yeah, no, this is all like he didn't recognize any of those creatures you named. Like he hadn't understood anything you said to the dragon. Like
He's might have never really been to the beach.
Hey, now
Yeah, no.
ignorance is better than the other one.
That's true. Being a pig is better than being a fascist, as Miyazaki put it.
But it does look like it's upside down in the dune, so it looks like someone either crashed it or like they got caught in a sandstorm or something, which is not unheard of here.
Looks abandoned.
I like the way he had shifty eyes.
Yeah, like it's standing up, like the front of the ship is down in the dirt or down in the sand. Like the back part is just sticking up. That's why it didn't, like, it took you a moment to recognize it, is because it looks half buried.
Looks abandoned to me. And I think she goes over and I'm gonna pull again it with the vampire real quick. I'm gonna try to pull it upright.
Okay, make me a strength check.
I don't know if we should be taking that.
I'm not taking it. I'm just bringing it to a standing fucking position. Jesus. That would be a strength, you said?
Mm-hmm.
21.
21. It takes you a moment. Because as you like start to pull, you realize about a third of it is now like in the sand. Like parts of the cell is under there, and the mechanism where they turn the cell and adjust it is also under there. It takes you a couple of minutes, but you manage to eventually get it out and pull it out, and you can see, like falling off below it in the sand near, you can see a couple of barrels as well.
Oh, hell yeah, loot.
I thought you said we weren't taking anything.
Well, I'm not taking, I'm just looking.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna look
You
at the
think the
barrels.
lizard people will see it that way?
Okay. You pull up one of the barrels and you can see like it's cracked and empty, just sand pours out of it. The next one has a bit of heft to it. And you open it up and it looks like it's halfway filled with water. A little bit stagnant, but probably still drinkable.
Useless.
You also find 3 small glass lenses in a pouch.
I think she picks up the pouch and kind of shakes it a little bit. Goes, well, I did find this. It's kind of it.
What is it?
Looks like lenses.
Roll me a history check, Morhel.
12.
12? I would say that's not too hard. These are very common in lizard folk society. They are just glass lenses, like a magnifying glass, that are used to start fires.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. Fire starters. The things that we need
Useful but
particularly.
not. Yeah,
Yeah.
useful but not needed.
Yeah. Well, that was interesting, I suppose. To be honest, these things are very fun to ride.
There's
I
no
won't
other
lie.
trace of any, like, people?
Make a survival check, Josh.
Oh no. What is my modifier for that? Ah, we lack proficiency in this one.
This one, yes.
That's a
Yes.
straight 10.
A 10? You glance around? Mm-mm. And as it does, you can feel the wind blow, and you watch just bits of sand shift and move. I guess that tracks don't last very long here. As he just yawns like crazy.
Yep.
He hasn't slept enough on the ship, guys.
Hey man, it's tiring work sleeping.
Alright, well. Should probably get a move on.
You probably only got like another hour, maybe 2, before you would have to rest.
Be keeping a lookout for any caves or
Mm-hmm.
things like that. Or any shelter.
If we're trying to travel through night from now on, I say we like go through half of the night and then sleep through the other half of the night and half of the day. If that makes any kind of weird sense.
Yeah,
So
that makes
way the
sense.
next time we just sleep the whole night.
Okay. You guys travel for the next hour or 2. Even with your fairly good eyes, Sebastian, you don't really notice anything besides just sand and dunes. It is fairly barren out.
What time is it right now? As we're getting towards the end of what we can probably do.
It is probably about 9:30, 10.
Can we comfortably go to like midnight? And then
Anything past now, and you guys would begin to have to make survival checks, or not survival, constitution checks.
Hold on. I have to put on the Dune soundtrack in my background.
Oh, okay.
Good movie, by the way. Highly recommend.
I haven't seen it. Right. What are y'all wanting to do?
How big is the sail on that sand skiff? Or was? I know we're a little further than that. Sorry, getting timey-wimey here.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of had a triangle shape, but probably about 5 feet tall, 3 or 4 feet wide.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm. It's made for a smaller craft.
Not big enough for what I was thinking, maybe.
man's gonna make a tent.
Mhm.
Man was going to make a tent, but never mind.
It's almost like you guys had an option to buy a thing for tents.
I didn't know we were going to lose 70 years and end up in the desert. All right, listen, I'm not Moses.
Well, apparently you are. Alright.
Guess we'll just bed down in the desert randomly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody set up watches or anything?
If
Oh,
I'm going
fuck
to
yeah.
take the first 4 hours, I can take everything else.
I'll take the first.
I'll take the second.
And if there's a third, I'll be alright on it.
Alright. Go ahead and make me some perception checks if y'all don't mind. And that's not up.
28.
Alright.
13.
13. You know, Morhide, the dice are just loving you tonight.
That would be 13.
13. Alright. Alex. Vampiric, roll me a D100, please.
All right. 31.
31. Good to know. Let me check my little log here.
31 tiny little kangaroos come and find us.
Shh, don't tell them my plans. God.
Jerboa attack, boys.
A swarm of gerbos.
Tasty, tasty draboas.
They're too small to eat. They're like mice.
Okay.
You can eat a
Hold on.
mouse. What the
I was
fuck?
picturing more like jackrabbit sized.
No, they're tiny.
Oh, shit. 1 HP per bite.
Not far off. Derek, go ahead and roll me a D6, please.
Hey, so what do you guys think for fight?
5.
5. Okay.
Sandstorm.
5 of them.
5 sandstorms.
You know it.
5-hour long sandstorm, more like.
Alright. So first watch goes by easily. No issues. Second watch for the 2 hours. Same thing. Nothing happens. Nothing really catches y'all's attention. Who was taking third watch?
I was.
You were. Alright. At about halfway through your watch, so at the 5th hour or so, you can see just past the dunes, far off in the distance, what appears to be clouds. Dark, heavy clouds on the horizon.
Hmm. Does it look like it's coming this way? That's the question.
Make a perception check or a survival check. I'll allow either or.
Whoa. Loud roll. Perception or survival?
Uh-huh.
That's my perception is way better, so I'll go 17.
17. Alright. So you watch it for a couple of seconds. It does seem to be moving in your general direction.
Damn. I'll kick some people awake.
Mm-hmm.
Not like kick them, but like maybe do a little shakes. Point it out to the guy who doesn't sleep.
I would say, yeah, I've been awake this whole time.
Yeah. Storm, not sure what kind, but there's a storm coming.
That's probably not great. Are there any like flashes of lightning or anything?
Make a perception check. I think you're finally off of all your disadvantages, Gannett.
Oh no, yeah, I'm back to full. I mean, my health isn't going anywhere because of the whole vampirism thing, but
Yeah.
Well, that's a 12, so probably doesn't matter.
12. Nothing catches your attention on it. But as you watch it for a second, on with your continuing your roll. The clouds look off for a moment. The way they're moving. But then you see bits of stars between them. About this time, you realize they aren't clouds. They are large flocks of some sort of flying creature. You would guess probably a couple hundred each.
So, yeah.
My people.
Are they big?
Hard to tell. They're fairly far off. You're either really small, a bunch of them, or large.
Yeah, pretty far.
Mm-hmm. So, one of those, sure. You've already been fooled once by a bird.
Yes,
Have I?
a bird.
Mm-hmm. A bird that turned into a dragon.
I wasn't fooled by anything.
Yes.
I was sleeping.
In your dreams, you were fooled, okay?
Yeah, no. I'll just make sure that everybody's awake and notify them of said weird creatures.
I think Gannett tries to keep everybody like stay like below to the ground.
Can we like get in behind like a dune? Like so that way there's a dune kind of in between us and this whatever.
You can certainly try.
How much time has passed, Damon?
Watches wise, 5 hours.
Again, I get interrupted like an hour before my long rest is done.
Yep.
Sound horrendous.
Ugh. Let me first see if I would actually wake up.
Okay.
I will.
Okay. Good to know. Alright, so you guys are attempting to hide in the dune?
At the very least, like stay low to the ground and flat.
Okay. Can you all go ahead and make me stealth check, please?
So
Hell,
Zach, do I do this one with disadvantage given the nature of it?
I will say no.
I was saying, like that's more about me like trying to move around and be stealthy,
Mhm.
whereas this is
27.
I got a 7.
nat
28.
And that one
19?
get it?
Uh-huh. So 23
What
total.
the hell are you doing?
I'm at one end of the spectrum or the other tonight. That's what it's gonna be. I'm really good at hiding from bats, but that probably makes sense because they don't detect me. Or they love me. I don't know.
So
Alright.
28, a 27.
Natural 1. What was yours, Sebastian?
27.
Okay. Marha, what was yours?
19.
14?
19.
19. Okay. Alex?
7.
7.
I rolled a 3.
Well done.
You know, you woke him up from his sleep, so he's just moving like a zombie right now.
You want me to what?
Alright. As they begin to get closer, you all just hunker down and try to stay low, stay quiet.
Yeah, well, at least that's my plan.
Okay.
Just stand in my mouth.
Pretty much. It takes a couple of minutes for them to get closer. About 15 minutes or so. As they get
I 100%
close-
fall asleep again.
Probably. Just start snoring.
I rolled a 2 to check if I'd fall asleep again, so.
Oh yeah, no. You guys just hear the loud just sound.
Get
Did
it
you
in
make
when you
that
can,
trade
I
for
guess.
Charles and just carry it over because you liked it so much?
No, that was Damien's mistake originally.
Yeah. Damien does not ever make mistakes, guys. I just want you to know this. It is careful planning.
Charles originally did not have that flaw.
That's funny.
You know what? I don't need y'all's attitude. You know what? All right. Let's see. What type of dragons am I dropping on you
It
guys?
turns out it was a flock of dragons.
Yeah.
A flock of pseudo dragons.
Yeah, it is like 100 of the dragons, and they are all ancient great dragons.
That's fine.
All right, I want 20 kills each. Get on it.
Pretty much. But as you guys are sitting here laying down, hunkering, you see it's almost like the entire sky above you is just blackened out by this group of winged creatures. Any one of y'all can go ahead and make me a perception check if you would like.
Perception.
14, boys.
Dirty 20.
18?
18.
Dirt's 20.
You're 20.
I'm sorry to say it's Sandy 20 since we're in the desert.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say.
I'm done with you all. All right. As you look up, they look almost like buzzards, but they are completely hairless. And you can actually see
Normal
what appears-
buzzards are as
Mhm.
well.
I thought just the neck up was, or is that vulture
Well-
something?
No, buzzards don't have hair. They have.
Yeah, they have
Feathers.
feathers.
I'm done. I'm so done with you fuckers tonight.
Wait. So if they don't have feathers, how do they fly?
Magic.
they're
so
like
done. I'm so done with you people.
they're like rotisserie chickens just flying through the fucking air.
No, y'all did not let me finish before you started fucking with me.
sorry. Continue.
Bastards. No, they appear to almost be scaled. And you can see, like, where their wings would normally be for, like, a feathered wing, you actually see, like, a thin membrane. Almost like dragon-esque. As you see a couple hundred of them above you. You can see, like, large antenna over the top of their heads and big bulbous eyes as well.
Fucking drakes. Of course.
What do you all do?
I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's asleep. I guess I guess we have to stay here then.
Yeah. Quiet. Just stay quiet.
I'm not moving unless somebody tells me to do something else. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Fucking
That's,
weird ass turkey vulture looking bastard.
Toki vulture dragon things.
Yeah, look with antenna and shit. Nah, Ganon ain't fucking moving.
All
Probably
right.
mutters to himself, what the fuck?
As you see 2 or 3 of them kind of break off for a moment and just begin to dive in y'all's direction. They're probably about 60, 80 feet away, maybe.
I'm not causing a ruckus. There's enough of these things to black out the sky. I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, if I'll hold an action so that if one tries to peck at me, I'm gonna grab. How big are they?
As they're slowly descending and you're looking, they appear to be about 3, maybe 4 feet long, the 4 to 5 foot wingspan.
Yeah, if one of these fuckers flies within range, I'm gonna grab it and bite it for dinner.
Okay.
Like if it comes after me, like I'm not gonna like lean over and grab it, but if it like tries to peck me or whatever, I'm gonna
Mhm.
fucking chomp. I'm gonna bite back, bitch.
Okay.
Chomp.
As it is within about 15 feet of your group, you hear the sound from Derek as he coughs on a little bit of sand. As you turn to look at him, Gannett, part of the sand underneath of you shifts, and you kind of jerk real quick to catch yourself. As you hear a loud clank of your armor. As the 2 creatures hurt and turn directly in y'all's direction.
Rolled a nat 20. This man still made it my fault.
We should have buried him.
Rolled a nat 20. This man still made it my fault.
It's mostly Derek, but yeah. What are you doing?
I'm still just prepped to fucking snack down.
Okay.
I'm the snack that bites back goldfish.
I'll knock an arrow.
Okay. Do you take a shot or?
Nope. If these things attack us, maybe.
Okay. As you just see them kind of immediately like turn and swoop in your direction. And everyone go ahead and make me another stealth check. Derek, you automatically fail because you're asleep.
This one's not at disadvantage either for me,
Yep.
Zach.
Nope.
Okay, well then that would be a 22.
16 with advantage, which is good because my other one was a natural 1.
That would be a natural 20 for me.
I don't even need to really ask Sebastian, but Sebastian,
37.
Oh, 21.
21. Okay.
I think that's the lowest you've rolled in a very long time.
Mm-hmm. It is.
And for that stat, yeah.
As you guys just hunker down, like part of you probably cover yourself with sand. They just scoot by, probably within about 1.5 feet of you guys. And as you notice, as they get closer, they do not appear to have any type of eyes. You see, like the bulbous forms, but they are completely covered over. And then the antenna kind of twitch, and they fly away. After a minute or two, they circle around and rejoin their pack.
I think they were just checking us out. Animals are curious, especially reptiles, to be honest.
What the fuck were those?
Roll me a history check.
Who?
You. The only one from this place, really.
I mean...
You have special circumstances right now.
17?
17.
My first good history roll. Let's go,
Yeah.
boys.
You would know them as sand scavengers.
I assume they only eat dead.
No. They eat anything and anything they can detect. They are not very strong, but they fly in very large swarms and will consume. They're just scavengers. Living, dead, it doesn't matter. If they can detect human or living life, they will eat it. They are completely blind, but they do have like pupils in a sense, or coverings where they lift their eyes. It actually can hypnotize a person or a creature and make them stand still, so that the rest of their party can feast on them.
They're like nasty ass piranhas.
In a sense, that fly.
Sand scavengers, they're nasty little buggers, but they didn't appear to take notice of us, so...
As I just keep snoring along.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm thinking of putting my hand over his nose and mouth until he wakes up just so he stops making fucking noise.
I mean, if you put it over there long enough...
Just adjust his head so that way he doesn't snore.
Yeah, just put a real quick hand over
Oh.
his...
My pillow.
Ooh, yes, we could very much smother him with your pillow. That might be fun.
This fucking pillow. It's like the chair from Campaign 2 of Critical Role. It won't ever go away.
Well, it will if you tell us the truth about the pillow sack.
Never.
Well, then we're gonna keep using it.
Fine. Don't use the thing that was on it. Just use the pillow. Fuck the pearl of power.
Honestly, I have the pearl of power, technically.
And you've never. I would say, have you ever even used it? They've used the pillow.
Yes.
But
No, I've used it.
power in his throat, and that would probably solve it.
True.
Why do you think I took the pillow? I knew there was something with this pillow.
And a campaign, it's just going to be like the pillow that Ulrich proposed to his bride on. That like they use the pillow to bring the rings. It just turns his heart.
Yeah, so we got the jug of water, we got the shovel, and we got the pillow.
Dude, that shovel and fucking water thing has saved y'all's lives. Oh.
I have renamed it to Elven Shovel in honor of where it came.
You just get enchanted so it won't ever break eventually.
I could do that for you eventually.
I'm waiting to name my pillow, you know. It's gotta be...
All right, Michael.
Are you gonna kiss it too?
No!
Get an anime body pillow?
Oh, God.
hell yes. You're so
Oh.
soft tonight.
The pillow...
Anyway, are the sand
Anyways.
scavengers gone?
They do eventually fly away by giving you guys really weird looks about some of your comments.
They
Nah, we
charge-
don't want to eat that. Fuck that.
If you give me the time, I'll chant the pillow with the sleep spell.
The pillow of suffering or
Yep.
suffocation.
Instead
Yes.
of putting you to temporary sleep, it just permanently kills you.
Or no, it puts them to sleep so you can suffocate them with the.
It puts them to a really, really long sleep.
You get advantage on any suffocation checks made with the pillow if they've been put to sleep by its
The
magic.
pillow of peaceful passing.
Just take it to a nursing home; it'll be fine. But anyways,
Anyways.
Hell.
Yes, they're little fuckers. We should probably get going.
well,
Or
I
go
think
back
y'all
to
need to
bed,
go
I'm
back to
like,
sleep.
God, I'm tired. I'm sorry.
All right.
You guys keep sleeping.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'll stay up with on.
All right. As you all go back to sleep and eventually get your long rest, you guys awaken. It is still very early. We're talking about like 4 or 5 a.m. Like the sun's not even up when you guys awaken.
Wait, what? I thought we were staying up half the night.
Were
Or was
y'all?
I crazy?
Or did y'all go straight to your sleep? Sorry, I might have misunderstood that. I thought you were going to sleep around like 9, 10, so that you could be up early in the morning, travel some, and then rest during the day. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It was like go to sleep halfway through the night and wake up halfway through the day or something.
Okay, so you guys bullshitted for a couple of hours before you went to sleep. That's perfectly fine. So you guys, what time would you guys like to wake up? I'll ask you that so we can get on the correct time schedule.
Midday? Ish?
Like
Early
noon?
probably.
Okay. So you guys wake up around noon, the hottest part of the day. Arriving at this time, it is probably 120, 130 degrees. It is very hot. Like you guys woke up almost in that cold sweat of just heat. Especially transitioning from very cold to very hot as the days warmed up. Luckily for you guys, you do have the decanter of endless water. So you guys will be able to drink. But as you guys all kind of wake up, yes, Josh.
Oh, I was just gonna say, and pour some on our heads too.
Uh-huh.
Let's get that.
Yeah, just gonna spray the fuck out of everybody with water.
Alright. Any other preparations for the day?
For the day, but there's something I want to do later. But
Okay.
I'll do that after we are traveling.
So how long do you want to hang out before you start traveling at noon? Noon is when you wake up.
You guys just want to just start going right out the gate?
Yeah, I guess. Fuck it.
If we're gonna be awake, we might as well travel.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Somebody, roll me a D100, please.
I want to do it.
Alright, anybody but Josh.
I'll do it.
What?
74.
Is it weird that I rolled the exact same thing?
Damn.
What, 74?
Yeah.
Josh,
How hot it's gonna be tonight?
I told you guys not to fucking be doing casting augury and shit, alright? You don't need to know the future. Okay. Alright, so who wants to keep percent, or are you just going off your passives?
Oh yeah, I'm going off my passive.
I'm trying not to look at anything.
Yeah, it's hard. It's bright and it's very uncomfortable.
I will say, at some point, I think he would try and put the goggles of night on and see if that helps or hurts.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I will say that it does not do either, but the sun itself still hurts to look at.
Yeah, I was wondering if it if having my face covered and like my eyes protected a little bit would make any difference, but it doesn't.
No, it's like
can I do like a thing where like you take like a piece of cloth and you just cut the eye slits out of it, you know, just little slits, and just
Fucking full on
Like-
Ranger.
I was about to say, like a
he's more like-
1920s bank robber.
He's more like Zorro.
like for you or for him.
either or. You can do both.
I was like, it wouldn't really help get it. The part of it is he needs his eyes covered.
Just tie me to somebody and let me walk.
I'm used to the sun. It's fine.
Yeah. But no, again, it is almost like for you, it is almost looking like at the sun when you have night vision goggles on.
Well, that sounds lovely. I like it here, Marha. Your home is nice.
It is very unfun. Alright. About so 30 or 20. Alright, so you guys travel for the next several hours. Sebastian, with your stupid perception. You are the first you notice it while the rest don't, as they're just having their conversations or struggling on through the day. It's probably within your first 2 or 3 hours of travel. Right when the sun's like, you're starting to feel the effect, you're getting tired, it's hard to step, you've already would have probably exhausted a water skin or two of water. You notice almost like a thin depression in the sand in front of you, about 50, 60 feet ahead.
Okay.
Like it dips down for like a couple of inches, only because you're attuned to the world around you. It's still covered with sand, but just something seems a bit off.
I mean, how's it look? Is it looking like any other part of the desert, but a little dipped, or is it looking like a little...
It looks like sand, but it's just like almost like, imagine like you step down off of like a small lip, like an inch or two lip, and that's where you can see it.
Oh, that's weird.
And it's roughly circular in shape. Maybe like more at lips. It's not perfectly shaped.
Hold up. There's something in front of us. Is it in front of us? I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's in front of you, about 50, 60 feet away. That's when you see 1, 2, 3 others all around it.
There's something weird up ahead. He's gonna point it out to Derek. You see that? Now the sand is a little funny up there.
Would I be able to see it?
With him pointing it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Ever seen anything like that before?
Damien.
Make a history check? Question mark.
16.
16. Not that you know of. You don't really come to the desert very much.
No, I'm not too familiar with the desert myself. Only
Alright,
what
I'm-
I've read in books.
I'll go take a look. I'm gonna approach it, kind of, and make sure I don't step in anything else.
Make me a stealth check and a perception check, please.
Okay, so this one's perception first. That'll be 24. And stealth is 22.
22 and 24. All right. As you get closer, you notice they are fairly large. They're about 15 to 20 feet and like rough diameter for each of these. And as you get closer, as the wind blows, you see some of the sand kick up and then stop and just almost seem to float in midair for a second. About 5-6 feet out from these holes as you've moved up probably 20 feet or so.
I don't like that. I'm gonna wave Derek up.
All right.
I think there's some sort of magic.
Okay. I'll go ahead and cast Detect Magic.
Okay, what is that range?
30 feet.
30 feet? You don't detect any magic within 30 feet besides what the rest of the party is wearing.
I'm not sensing any magic with my spells.
Ah. But look. Is there any like rocks or anything? Like any, literally.
I mean, there's like some small like rocks. Yeah, they're not very big. They're just like they're like the same color as the sand. Probably like sandstone or something mixed
That's
in.
fine. I'm gonna pick up one of those and just kind of toss it into one of the lowered areas.
Make just a dexterity check plus proficiency bonus.
Okay. Plus proficiency bonus. So that would be. Wait, so that would be what? A regular roll plus the. Dexterity.
It's an unarmed strike in a sense.
Oh, okay. So. 19?
19? Yeah, easy enough. You throw it, probably to the closest one, kind of to your right. It hits in like almost dead center, and it just stops. It goes down for like half an inch first, but just stops as you watch the ground almost itself like lift back up, almost like if you threw something out of trampoline, but it's stuck on the trampoline instead. About half a second later, you watch this large pair of like mandibles come up and over as you see 4 large spider legs split
what the fuck?
sand covered web as it tries to swallow it, as it lets out like this weird like chittering sound as it locks eyes with you all. Can I get an initiative, please? And we'll go ahead and move to this battle map.
16.
Now I
Killing
roll
bugs
good.
is what I do for a living, bitch. Bring it on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so glad I didn't poke it like I was gonna.
Mm-hmm. As you
That would
watch
have been.
3 others emerge from the other holes.
I hate spiders.
Where's the initiative thing? Oh, there it is.
You almost Steve Irwin yourself, Sebastian.
Oof.
I'm gonna poke
Guys,
it.
my dice today.
Where are the spiders? Oh, they're there.
They're there.
Eh.
So I say Gannett takes a point so we don't all get fucked over with poison.
Yeah, I'm getting a fuck
It's
out of here.
true. I am immune to this shit. Oh, I'm about to kill some bugs, bitches.
It's almost like what you do in real life.
This is just like Minecraft. Spiders, sandstone. It's great.
Yeah.
That's where we fucked up. You're supposed to dig down in a little hole and hide there the first night. Everybody knows this.
Yeah,
True.
Derek, you ready to just dip?
We had the shovel. We could have done it.
That is true. We do have a shovel.
Just
And
yell
I'm sure
back,
Sandra would
"Dig!"
come.
Yeah, we already have an iron shovel. We got lucky. So
Mm-hmm. All right. Corin, you start us as you see these 4 large, like tarantula-like creatures. Like the legs are the hairy fuzz that are on them, but you can see the back seems to be plated in like some type of scaling.
Oh, that's disgusting. I'm going to activate my blade song as a bonus action first off.
Okay.
mostly for the movement bonus. And then I'm gonna go 5, 10. Is it difficult terrain?
It is considered difficult terrain.
15. 20 right there. And then I am going to... I'll send a Radiant Bolt at... Let me measure this one right here.
Okay. The bottom one?
Yeah.
Got you.
I got a natural 20.
Very nice. Alright. So 10 plus whatever you roll.
20.
Oh yeah, it's gone up, hasn't it? Yeah.
It's been up for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my other D10? Okay.
I want where's my paper with all my...
31.
31 damage? Yep, that hits. As you just see, like, it just caves in. Angrily turns and looks in your direction.
Yeah, and he'll have his scimitar out. He can only draw one scimitar per turn, so he has his main one out.
Alright. Chris.
Which one did he just shoot? The one right in front of him?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he turned. He hit this one right here.
The one down.
By the way, I didn't get put in initiative order correctly.
What did you have?
Sucks to be you.
15.
He's at the bottom of the thing with
It's
50.
fine. You're fine.
It's fine. It's alright. Don't worry about it.
Fixed.
Alright, I'm moving over here, and I'm gonna shoot the same one.
Alright. The one
Is that
down
the one
here.
that jumped out of the hole randomly?
This one is the one that jumped out at your rock. These three jumped out because they seem to have some way of knowing.
Well, I'm
Don't know what's
shooting
going
the
on.
other one that just jumped out, because that one scared me.
Okay, so the front one right here.
Yeah.
Alright.
That is... Does a... Oh, wait. Does a 28 hit?
A 28 definitely hits these.
Okay, cool. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna roll a million things.
See, I wanted to actively avoid aggravating the closest one to me, so...
Uh-huh. I mean, that's a smart idea.
Nah. We don't need to do things smartly.
18 on the one right there. For the first shot.
Okay.
Again. And 25.
25 will hit.
Now I get my phone.
Excuse me.
And 22 damage. Out of all the damage, there was 6 fire damage total.
Mm. 22 total, and you said 6 fire?
Yeah.
So that is going to be...
Kill it with fire.
No.
No, in our luck,
Don't
fire
like
probably...
fire.
They know in our luck could probably heal it.
Bullshit.
16
Fire.
damage. You see the fire hit it and just not affect it.
You and your fucking fire bow that you gave me, man. What a fucking... What a great present. It doesn't work on anything.
You're welcome. And thank you, Josh and Bree. Alright, up next is going to be this creature. Angry that you shot at it, it's going to move very quickly through the sand, almost unimpeded, for 60 feet.
Ah,
As it just quickly skitters despite its size.
fuck that.
Gross.
Don't like that.
As you see the large mandibles reach up as it comes in for a bite, and you can actually see bits of flame coming out of its mouth. That is going to be 15 to hit. It rolled really low as it just bites down onto the ground beside you. Looks annoyed. Alright, up next.
I'm annoyed at it.
Gannon.
Zach, you had me like between squares. Can I get here. It was like 17 feet where it is.
There.
I'll say you had me like up and to the right just a little bit.
It's fine. It didn't track you guys sometimes.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up to it.
Oh, bite him!
Between-
Bite him!
Yes,
No, I
get that
think-
spider fuzz in your mouth.
I think. Well, you said like the back is like heavily scaled anyway, didn't you?
As you run up, you can just see scales on it.
Yeah, nah. And I have to do all this at disadvantage, don't I? Because I'm in the sunlight.
Yes. It's
That's
almost
fun.
like I gave you the rings, guys.
Wow.
The rings.
Oh boy, we're off to a good
Oh
start.
yeah,
Okay,
you
that's
weren't
it.
here for that. We had a Ring of Greater Daywalker that Sebastian
Donated to a temple.
plane shifting sword.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was trying not to have half my party trying to kill me. All right. Back to the 13 hit.
A 13. It hits, but you just hear it skitter off of its armored hide
Okay, round 2.
as it kind of just turns and begins to look between the two of you.
What about a 14?
Bounces off.
All right.
Anything else, Senor Gannett?
I don't think I have anything that's useful.
All right,
Yeah, that's it for me.
Josh.
All right. So, did you say this was difficult terrain for us?
It is.
Okay.
All
So
sand is
I'm gonna-
considered difficult terrain.
10, 15.
Yeah.
Hey, where you going?
Fuck these
God.
big spiders. But they stand about 5-10 feet tall off the ground and about 15 feet 5 or 10 feet off the ground and about 15 feet wide.
How the
And
fuck
I'm
did you
going
miss,
to-
Gannon?
I hit it. Bounced
I'm gonna
off.
pull back my bow.
Uh-huh.
Take a shot at the one that Gannett and Derek are next to.
Okay.
So that's going to be for attackage. Oh god. What was my modifier for that again?
Mm.
We're getting... It's giving... What is my modifier? Where is it? There it is. 15.
15 total.
Yep.
Ding! It bounces off. You seem
And
fairly heavy armored.
that was my whole turn. No,
Okay.
Actually, that was my action. I'll use my bonus action to dash. 5,
10.
15.
This creature is up. 5, 10, 15, 20. Just want to move up here to 30 feet. Turn,
Uh-oh.
look at the two of you. And as you just see it spit out a web
I
at the
duck.
two of you. Make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I duck.
Uh,
21.
17?
17, 21, 17 fails. As you just quickly like face plant real quick, Sebastian, as you just see this web come past you, as you do, you just see flickering flames attached to the web.
What the fuck?
Marha, as you are caught in the web, you are considered restrained and grappled. Your speed is reduced to 0. You have to spend an action to try and break out. And as the web burns you, you take 12 points of fire damage.
Oh, that's a lot.
I don't like the desert.
And it catches you on fire. Marha, it is now your turn. At the start of your turn, you take 3 points of fire damage. As you are just beginning to burn while this flaming web is attached to you.
Fuck. And I'm gonna try to get out.
Alright. Make me a strength check.
Strength?
Yep.
Not horrible. Dirty 20?
Dirty 20. Ugh, burns, and you just stretch and break the web and get out of it. You're still on fire, but you are free, and that took your action.
Can I bonus action put myself out?
Nope, it's an action.
Okay, well then I'm going to bonus action pop up my good old fucking spiritual weapon at 4th level.
Okay.
In between these two spiders. Or actually, I'm just gonna put it. Yeah.
There.
Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. That's would probably help.
Uh-huh.
I'll put it right here. Fuck it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack with that guy.
You attack that guy.
Yeah, 21.
21 will hit.
Okay.
Barely, but it hits.
Uh, 11 plus 5, that's 16 damage for that guy.
All right. As it just cleaves part of it in, it just sputters. And almost, it's a mixture of like mandible clicking and hissing. It's weird.
Also, can I move on my turn since I broke out, or?
No, you still have your movement. It's just considered half speed in the desert.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's whatever. Yeah, I'm backing the fuck up. 15. Yeah, and
right.
that's my turn.
All right, up next is the other spider. Is going to 35, 40, 50, 60. Seeing you trying to run away, are you in range? You are just barely in range. Josh, make me a dexterity saving throw, please. As you see, it spits out a web of fire in your direction.
Dexterity saving throw
Yes.
is going to equal 22.
22. You succeed. As you just kind of like, oh god, no. And it just goes past you and you just see it smoldering in the sand for a moment.
Disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Next, this creature. It is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep. 40 feet. Just get her straight up to you, Sebastian.
What the fuck? I didn't touch him.
What the fuck?
You are the closest. Ooh, it rolled really bad, though.
Good.
17 to hit.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know.
Nope. As it just tries to bite once again, you see, like, the flaming mandibles of it. Corin, what would you like to do, buddy? Besides just burn it all to the ground.
Oh, burning won't do anything.
Mm-mm.
Gonna go 5, 10 right here.
Okay. Flank. Oh, no,
And-
not flanking.
My hand is gonna start crackling with energy as I cast lightning bolt.
Good. I would say they can't counterspell. Not these spiders.
So I need 3 dexterity saves.
Alright.
Imagine.
So, first one.
Spiders.
Yeah, first one is the 21. Second one is the 6, because I rolled really bad. Next one is going to be 16.
2 fail, 1 pass.
Okay, so the first one passes. Got you. Alright, so go ahead and roll your terribly high damage.
I'm just gonna do it this way because I don't feel like rolling 8 dice.
Yeah, no, it's not fun. 33. 16 and 33. It's like the smell of like charred and burned hair, and
Delicious.
yeah, it just begins to waft up on the ground as they all just shriek and immediately turn in your direction.
Yep. Okay, so I had 5, 10. I can almost get to flanking. Damn it. Wait, no, I can't have the extra 5, 10 feet of movement. Okay.
Is
And I'll be
that
right there.
including your
I
half
had
movement?
20. Yeah, because I
Okay.
have 40 feet because of Blaze Song and then half to 20.
Yeah.
That's 5, 10, 15. Nope, I would be right there. Never mind.
Alright.
10, 15. Yeah, whatever.
Sebastian.
All right, so I'm gonna shift over beside Gannett
Okay.
and stab this one right in front of me with my rapier.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, actually, hold on. I gotta roll the hit first. 24.
24 hits. Fun old spiders, guys.
And 20 damage with 3 necrotic.
Alright, so 23. Necrotic seems to
This
affect
one.
it. Alright.
And I'm gonna hit it
Looking
again.
a little hurt.
Is a 23 hit?
23 hits.
Be nervous, man. At 21 with another 3 necrotic.
Alright, so 24. Alright, it's looking hurt. Looking fairly hurt.
And
As it turns